Who doesn't want to live a joyful life where you are in control to do something meaningful to you, like having fun, spending time with your family and friends, or going on adventures? Thus, quitting the 9-to-5 and having more time has been virtually everyone's dream. But you have to make enough money to sustain this lifestyle, and you've probably seen others on social media living that sweet life, so you know it's possible. But how can you get there too? In this video, we'll outline the concrete strategy that will get you there, even when starting with zero money or even debt. Those steps will be simple, but not necessarily easy. However, if that's your genuine dream, dedication, focus, and persistence will surely lead you closer to your goals. So, are you ready? Let's dive in. Number 1, setting the foundation. The first step is to set your mind right regarding money, discipline, and personal strategy. But luckily, you have come to the right channel. In brief, you have to use money as a tool to support your journey towards your dream, or it will be a very rocky road. Furthermore, you must clearly envision what you want to achieve. This clarity will allow you to develop the required discipline and persistence to focus on what's important to bring you closer to your goals. Therefore, after finishing this video, feel free to explore some of our other videos. They will help you to cultivate the right mindset about your making money, setting your financial goals, and making money work for you. Obviously, there are numerous approaches to how you can become financially independent. However, if you look at the lists of the top 100 wealthiest people in the world, you may notice that most are business owners and investors. Don't get me wrong, having an excellent education and high-paying jobs puts you in a great position to make a lot of money and have a great life. And in many cases, your job also gives you feelings of great achievement, fulfillment, and meaning, which is important too. But wouldn't you agree that you can only make so much money with your available time? What if you could increase your leverage and the financial impact that you can have on your time? Or even better, decouple your income from your time. These thoughts bring me to the core of this video. You may want to become a business owner or investor too. This way, you can have other people work for you and thus maximize your leverage and impact. And the more value that you can provide to others, the more you can reach and the more you can earn. But please don't go all in and quit your job just yet to start a business. It is much more advisable to keep your job for financial stability while working on generating multiple income streams. But I'm getting ahead of myself because we'll cover this later in the video. The core question remains, how can you get there if you don't have any money or are in debt? Well, this question brings me to the next point. Number 2, making money for liquidity. Only if you have spare money, you'll have choices. Otherwise, you're forced to continue doing what you're doing. If you have money available already, you can start thinking about different money-making strategies now. However, you might need more money than you think, so keep listening. And if you don't have any money and owe money to others, listen even closer if you want to dig yourself out of a financially tight situation. The key to having liquidity is increasing your income and limiting your spending. You might think, but remember, I told you it would be simple but not easy, right? So please hear me out. First, you have to develop the discipline to cut expenses that aren't necessary. Do you really need to eat out or have those subscriptions that drain your money every month? Also, cut activities that eat your time, like watching movies, TV series, and social media. But don't worry, it's okay to keep watching our videos because you'll learn a lot. But cutting these time and financial expenses will help you get on track to the dreams that we discussed earlier. Second, you can also get creative regarding making more money with your current job, such as talking to your boss to get a raise. We'll have a video out soon to help you prepare for this meeting and argue why you should get a raise. So keep an eye out for that video on our channel as well. Feel free to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon if you don't want to miss it. If you want to earn more or don't have a high-paying job right now, you may want to find a new employer that compensates you well for your skills and the value that you provide for your employer. A great job will also be an excellent opportunity to get sent to training workshops paid for by your employer. And you can learn about the inside processes of businesses and pick up skills that will help you later. If you are in debt, I highly suggest that you watch this video until the end first, so that you already know your long-term game plan. Then watch our other videos on how to pay back your debt fast. With that knowledge, you'll be ahead of most people. Okay, by using your discipline and creativity to spend less and earn more, you'll generate the budget necessary to improve your situation and become more independent. But what exactly do you need to do next? Let's cover this in the next 2 steps. Number 3, create multiple streams of income. It sounds nice to have money coming in from different sources, right? Unfortunately, some people find it challenging enough to develop just one revenue stream and talk less of multiple income streams. However, on your path to freeing your time while making money, it is essential to create multiple income streams. You must avoid depending solely on a single income stream because this increases your risk of getting in a tight spot when your primary income source suddenly ends. Beyond this aspect of increased stability, Diversified income streams are also an excellent tool for boosting your leverage to make the most money with the limited time available. Studies show that the most millionaires and billionaires have multiple income streams, and most, if not all, are independent of their time. In the following sections of this video, we will cover how you can multiply your income streams. But don't just stop there. Try to find creative ways to generate different income sources. Typical examples include a job salary, royalties from assets that you created, such as books, photos, or music, selling digital products online, affiliate commissions, capital gains from buying or selling things like stocks and real estate, and dividends from businesses and stock investments. Further brainstorming can help you identify other additional income streams. And once you have started generating some cash, keep a close eye on them to monitor which income stream is flourishing and which needs improvement. With all of those income streams, evaluate their return on investment and time per return ratios, and focus on those most impactful for achieving your goals. When the time is right, you can expand into new income streams and remove unprofitable ones. To prevent jeopardizing your existing success or being overburdened with work, carefully assess all your options before committing to new ventures. Ultimately, you will discover massive progress as you keep creating multiple income streams. Meanwhile, take note of the keyword investment, for which money is the fuel to keep your vehicle on the path towards wealth. So, what is the best way to start creating new income streams? Well, let's answer this question in this following section. Number 4, build cash flowing assets. It's not just a cliche that letting your money work for you is a good idea. Cash flowing assets are excellent because they produce a bigger return for every dollar you put into them. And there are different ways to let money work for you, such as investing in cash flowing assets and businesses. Through the previous methods, you have generated some working capital now. If you're an experienced entrepreneur already, and if you find a great deal, you could consider buying an existing business. Make sure you do your due diligence, however. Different websites allow you to find deals that fit your budget, from small to big wallets. You could then improve and grow it through optimized business processes and strategies. Then, you could either keep it as a cash flowing asset or sell it again at a higher price. If you're new to the idea of running a business, you could start with a side hustle while keeping your job. While this takes persistence and discipline to make it work, it's a great way to learn the ropes of running a business. Your job will ensure your stable income until the business runs stably, and can eventually replace your job as a primary income source. However, don't get too excited yet. This route is another example where starting a business sounds simple, but won't be easy. Most businesses fail within the first 5 years, so make sure that you learn a lot along the way to minimize the chance of losing what you have built. On the upside, however, you may be surprised that you can start a business with little or zero money using today's tools on the internet and a laptop. Further, you can keep the cost low by investing your time. Most of the time, all you need is an entrepreneurial attitude, which includes persistence, diligence, inventiveness, and a willingness to try new things. If you have valuable skills, selling your services is one of the fastest ways to launch a business with zero capital. Being better than a typical person at something allows you to create a business that benefits everyone, even if you haven't fully mastered the business aspect of it. Start by focusing on the skills that set you apart from most people. Then, you can create a service using those skills and offer them on freelancing sites, including Upwork, Fiverr, etc. While you might work a lot yourself initially, you'll build up a cash flow that allows you to hire staff over time. You can then train your staff to replace you by taking over the tasks that you dislike. This way, you'll keep generating money while working less. As you build your businesses, you can free up your time more and more by hiring a great team while still generating income. This excellent example demonstrates how you can increase your leverage. If all goes well, you can achieve much greater investment returns than stock investing. Still, you'll have to invest more time initially until you hire your replacements. If you like these concepts but have any questions, like which business to start or how to evaluate a business idea, let us know in the comments below. This way, we can answer your questions and possibly make a video about them. So make sure you vote up questions that you'd like to have answered by us. Virtually every big business person you know started from somewhere. Yes, you want to earn a lot of money, but can't despise your little beginnings. So, building or growing a business could be an excellent way to make money while freeing up your time. However, ensuring that you don't build it in a way that strongly depends on you. Otherwise, you just built a new trap that sucks you in and keeping you trapped. Those methods can help you achieve your financial objectives without requiring a significant financial commitment. As you may know, your time is valuable, so busy people frequently pay hourly fees to others to help them complete jobs that they are too busy to do. Examples include jobs like housekeeping, nannying, pet walking, and shopping. As your cash flow grows, you can consider using such services yourself to free up your time and maximize your earnings potential. Okay, let's assume that you have mastered and successfully implemented these strategies. What comes next? What can you do to build wealth further while keeping your time free for fun, adventure, family, or whatever else that you may want to do for a joyful life? This question brings us to the next point. Number 5, invest and make money work for you. You should invest your available money to maximize its growth and preserve its buying power. Today, Americans are finding it more and more challenging to save money. Debt has become a way of life for many people, and others rely heavily on welfare or probably live paycheck to paycheck. I assume you don't want to be in this category, as we're improving your financial situation now and you start to have more money available. How much can you invest, or how much should you invest? Let's answer this question for you in this section. According to data on American finances, millennials begin investing faster than prior generations. However, they still wind up with less money than individuals that their age had 10 or 20 years earlier. Watch our other video to learn how much you should have saved at each age bracket to retire comfortably. On average, however, all age groups are falling short of their targets, according to the statistics on household savings in the United States. So the first thing that you want to accumulate before investing is an amount of money equivalent that you would be able to cover 3 to 6 months of your regular expenses. This emergency fund will give you peace of mind and flexibility to react if your income streams dry up. Next, you need to reserve funds for larger expenses that you anticipate for the near future, where immediate liquidity is required. Beyond this point, you may want to reserve some additional liquidity as a cushion for unseen events, just to be safe. You should invest the remaining funds and anything that you can earn on top of it. Even if the investable funds are just $1,000 for now, you should still start to invest them instead of just spending them on something unnecessary or shiny. I know fulfilling your cravings, lusts, and desires can be tempting. Still, I strongly urge you to stay disciplined here because you're at a turning point now to build an extraordinary future. But how can you best invest, you may ask? Well, some people swear by investing in the stock market because they have made much money with it. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're a long-term investor who has the time to ride your market fluctuations. You'll have a great chance to make money work for you without much input of your time. Remember that your growth rates might only be in the few percentage range each year. Further, the portfolio value will likely fluctuate with current market situations. But if you're interested in that approach, watch suitable videos on our channels on how you can set up lazy yet robust portfolios that have grown consistently in the past and through financial crises. Also, you can safeguard your future by creating a Roth IRA account. The main advantage of a Roth IRA is that it is tax advantaged. If the account has been open for at least 5 years, your post-tax contributions and the compounded returns can grow tax-free. You can withdraw them tax-free when you are around 59 years of age. And in other words, you have already paid taxes on the money that you deposited into your Roth IRA today, and all withdrawals after that age will be tax-free. Another powerful method that has generated many millionaires and that offers excellent tax advantages is real estate investing. Let us know if you want us to make a video about this topic. This approach is a great way to create cash-flowing assets. For example, through buying real estate and renting it out. While there are some risks involved with this approach, you can potentially make greater returns compared to stock market investing and in index funds. So, the risk-to-reward ratio can be in your favor if you know what you're doing. Another approach could be to keep investing in businesses as you did before. Some people even become serial entrepreneurs who keep starting and growing multiple companies. But this route requires building up some serious entrepreneurial and business skills. Others become angel investors who put money into young companies and let the founders grow them. While this approach can yield incredible returns with minimal time investment, it is considered a high-risk investment. You lose control over how your money is spent, and new startups have a high risk of failing. Therefore, only follow this approach if you are okay losing all of that money, because it gets close to gambling, betting on which company might blow up or just blow. Ultimately, it comes down to the amount of money that you have available and which method works best for you. It is comparable to creating an online offer, optimizing it to find the best conversion rate, and scaling it up. You will continue investing $1 if you know that you can return 2 in return. Just evaluate your outcomes and avoid getting too fixated on how you will become incredibly wealthy overnight. It will be a long-term process, but it will be worth it in the end. But what comes next? Many wealthy individuals set up structures and mechanisms that protect the assets that they have accumulated throughout their lives. This way, they ensure that their family, children, and future generations can have a sorrow-free life, ensuring generational wealth. But those strategies are for a future video, so subscribe to our channel to learn more about those. Beyond this, I believe that you can always keep learning and evolving to become the best version of yourself and have a positive impact on the lives of others. Thanks for watching.